We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. In matters of truth and justice, there is no difference between large and small problems, for issues concerning the treatment of people are all the same. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. Put your hand on a hot stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with a pretty girl for an hour, and it seems like a minute. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty.